What if the real mysteries of Midsomer Murders weren't in the scripts, but in the lives of the people who brought those stories to life? Behind the cozy cottages and rolling green hills, many beloved cast members face battles far more heartbreaking than anything their characters endured: illness, loss, and struggles kept hidden from the spotlight. These are the untold stories of 13 actors whose lives ended too soon, but whose performances still echo through the villages of Midsomer. Stay with us, because what you're about to hear will forever change the way you watch this iconic series. Rick Mayall, who appeared as David Ruhr in a 2009 episode at the age of 51, surprised audiences with a performance that showed a quieter side of his unpredictable persona. Born Richard Michael Mayall on March 7, 1958, in Harlow, Essex, he was celebrated for his wild comedic energy, but in 1998, a quad bike accident on his family farm left him in a coma for 5 days. With severe brain trauma, doctors warned his wife to prepare for the worst, but he survived, living the rest of his life with chronic epilepsy and enduring depression. Friends revealed he sometimes turned to alcohol to manage anxiety. His personal life stirred controversy when he left his pregnant girlfriend to marry Barbara Robin, who became his wife. On June 9, 2014, at the age of 56, he died suddenly in London, likely from a heart attack or seizure relapse. His funeral at St. George's Church in Devon was attended by close friends, including Adrian Edmondson, Ben Elton, and Alexei Sayle. In 2000, Nigel Davenport took on the role of William Smithers, bringing an aristocratic gravitas to the part. Born Arthur Nigel Davenport on May 23, 1928, in Great Shelford, Cambridge, he was a respected veteran of stage and film. At one point, he faced a mental health crisis under the strain of fame and domestic conflict, and those close to him spoke of a period of alcohol abuse. In his later years, declining health led him to withdraw from the public eye. He died on October 25, 2013, at the age of 85, leaving behind a career filled with timeless performances. Barry Jackson portrayed Dr. George Bullard, Midsomer's most beloved forensic pathologist, beginning in 1997 when he was 59, with calm authority. He appeared in 14 seasons before quietly exiting in 2011 with the simple line, "I'm going fishing in Ireland." Behind the scenes, Jackson had faced a private battle with mild alcoholism in the 1980s, which he overcame but which may have affected his health later in life. In an interview, he admitted he considered leaving the show earlier as his role was reduced. He died of cancer on December 5, 2013, in London, at the age of 75. In the very first episode in 1997, Renee Asherson appeared as Emily Simpson, a frail elderly woman whose performance set the tone for the mysteries to follow. Born Dorothy Renee Asherson on May 19, 1915, in Kensington, London, she came from a Jewish German family and rose to prominence as one of the leading post-war stage actresses. She married actor Robert Donat in 1953, but the union ended within a few years. She had no children and lived quietly in Primrose Hill in her later years, visited mainly by her nephew, journalist Neil Asherson. She passed away on October 30, 2014, at the age of 99. Also in the pilot episode, Elizabeth Spriggs played Iris Rainbird, a character that became one of the show's earliest memorable figures. Born Elizabeth Jean Spriggs on September 18, 1929, in Buxton, Derbyshire, she described her childhood as devoid of affection. Her professionalism sometimes led to minor clashes with directors due to her perfectionism. She died of heart failure on July 2, 2008, at the age of 78, and her funeral at St. Mary the Virgin's Church in Oxfordshire was attended by stars such as Jeremy Irons and Robert Hardy. Rosalie Crutchley, portraying Lucy Bellringer in the pilot, brought sharp wit and eccentricity to the role. Born Rosalie Sylvia Crutchley on January 4, 1920. In London, she endured the turbulent marriages and was rumored to be difficult to work with. In her later years, she battled chronic lung disease, but still accepted the Midsomer role as her career's final performance. She died on July 28, 1997, at Harley Street Hospital, just months after the episode aired. In 2005, John Nettleton appeared as Monroe Hilliard, born John Slade Nettleton on February 5, 1929. In Lewisham, London, he was known for dignified roles across stage and television, more than illness. He struggled with the feeling of being forgotten by the industry he had served for decades. He died on July 12, 2023, at 94, leaving behind a legacy of elegance and professionalism. Richard Johnson played James Fitzroy in 1999, Born Richard Keith Johnson on July 30, 1927. In Upminster, Essex, he co-founded the Royal Shakespeare Company and was hailed as a romantic lead of his generation. His personal life was marked by 4 marriages, including a brief, publicized marriage to Kim Novak, and lavish spending that sometimes led to financial strain. He died on June 5, 2015. At the age of 87. Robert Hardy portrayed Robert Cavendish in 1999, bringing his commanding presence to the screen. Born Timothy Sidney Robert Hardy on October 29, 1925, in Cheltenham, he enjoyed decades of acclaim but faced health decline after a severe fall in 2013. He died on August 3, 2017, at Denville Hall, aged 91. Freddie Jones appeared as Ben Bowen. The 2004 episode The Hollow Man, born Frederick Charles Jones on September 12, 1927, in Dresden, Stoke-on-Trent, he rose from a working-class childhood to a distinguished acting career. Privately, he battled periods of depression following personal losses and often found comfort in red wine. He died on July 9, 2019, at 91. Linda Bellingham, famous as the OXO Mum, played Jane Willows in 2004. Born Meredith Hughes on May 31, 1948, in Montreal, Canada, she was abandoned as a baby and adopted by a British family. Her second marriage was abusive, a stark contrast to her wholesome public persona. Diagnosed with colon cancer in 2013, she made the decision to end treatment in 2014 to spend her final months with her family. She died on October 19, 2014, in London, at the age of 66. In 2003, Honor Blackman appeared as Isabel Hewitt. Born on August 22, 1925, in Canning Town, West Ham, she was an icon thanks to The Avengers and Goldfinger. In her later years, she suffered from declining health and bouts of loneliness. She died on April 5, 2020, at her home in Lewes, East Sussex, aged 9. Ursula Howells played Lady Isabel Aubrey in 2001, born on September 17, 1922. In London, she was the daughter of composer Herbert Howells. Financial hardship in later years forced her to sell some assets. While she worked to preserve her father's legacy, she died on October 16, 2005, at 83. Anna Massey appeared as Brenda Packard in 1998. Born on August 11, 1937, in Thacombe, Sussex, she was the daughter of actors Raymond Massey and Adrienne Allen. She died of lung cancer on July 3, 2011, in Kensington, London, just weeks before her 74th birthday. Though these beloved stars are gone, their spirit still lingers in every twist and turn of Midsomer Murders. If their stories moved you, honor their legacy. Hit like, share this video, and subscribe for more untold truths behind your favorite shows and timeless performances. Thanks for watching.